What is up, guys? We are here with day 8 of the Costco Wine Advent Calendar. Got a super cool wine from Georgia. Let's get into it. All right, day 8 of the Costco Wine Advent Calendar. We are back at it, looking at another 2 for today. Got the set all set up, dude. Check out this freaking Santa thing. So, oh my God, man! What did I get you? How did this all start? Was it a flamingo?
It was a pineapple.
A pineapple from Bath and Body Works, and it's got like the glitter and the lights and stuff. And ever since, did you get one more?
I got a skull.
Yeah, she got a skull for Halloween, and now we got this dope Santa. So I was like, screw it, it's a candle holder. It's gonna be a wine holder today. But yeah. Got that going for us today. As far as the wine goes, the reason we're here, we have a crowned beast Saperavi from Georgia, right?
Yes. And so, you know, I've already talked about Old World versus New World a little bit, but this is as Old World can be. This is the OG. Georgia is where we started winemaking in 6000 BC.
I was nerding out a little bit before this too. I had to like kind of wrap my head around that. So I was on Wikipedia, you know, the most trusted source of information you can find. But I was just trying to
donate and support.
Yes, donate and support. I was trying to wrap my head around it. In 6000 BC, much of Europe was still living in hunter-gatherer communities. And, you know, when I think of old stuff, I think of like Mesopotamia, and I kind of think of Egypt as the bridge. In Egypt, it wasn't until 3150 BC where they had the early dynastic period, and they had the first Egyptian king. So 3,000 years before that, in Georgia, butted up against Russia there, they were making wine. They were growing the grapes and making the wine. So that is insanely cool. So Saperavi is accepted as the oldest grape for wine, like in the whole thing, right?
I'm not entirely sure. It is
from everything I was reading. The Saperavi is the business. It is. I think it gets to the crown. Let me pull up the description for it because Costco also was kind of nerding out about the description. So they talk about the wine itself first, and then they talk about the history. The smoothest red you've never heard of. It's time to get to know Saperavi, the most widely planted grape in Georgia. The country, not the state. Saperavi is the grape responsible for Crowned Beast, a dry red that is so smooth, there won't be a single guest who won't drink it down. Highly doubt that. Man, Costco is cocky with some of these descriptions.
I love it, though.
I know, dude. The crowd pleaser tastes of fig, raisin, mint, and a touch of wood and cocoa. The wine is not only a crowd pleaser, its interesting history is also an excellent icebreaker, so don't arrive to a party without it. And again, the history is really cool. It may be more than you bargained for, but Crowned Beast comes from the birthplace of wine, the country of Georgia. The earliest evidence of winemaking is found here in a clay pot circa 6000 BC. The coolest part? Georgian winemakers have been using the same techniques to make their wine since then. That's right, even though times have changed, Georgian winemaking tradition has not. So if you want to taste what wine was like in, say, 6000 BC, Crowned Beast delivers the experience for you. Sorry, a little long-winded, but I don't know. That's what they're saying. Saperavi is that old. So if you know any better, drop a comment in here. Hit us up. We can we'll recorrect later. But I'm nerding out. I'm pretty cool. Even if it doesn't taste good, I'm kind of excited about this one. So I guess what else about Saperavi do we want to talk about?
So a really cool thing about this grape is that it's most red grapes for wine, they have a red colored flesh and then clear juices on the inside. But Saperavi is different in the fact that the flesh inside of it is actually red as well. So it actually has a red juice that comes with it. And then during the fermentation process, while it's encoded or while it's interacting with its own skin, it gets even darker.
Hold up. Clear, the insides of most grapes are clear.
Correct.
The juice is clear.
Yes.
How does it get the red color?
It's intact when it's contact with the skin during the fermentation process.
Okay. Oh, interesting. But does the skin contribute much to the overall flavor, or it's mostly that?
It contributes to the flavor and the color.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. The more you know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So the official term for a grape like this, I'm gonna butcher this. I do not speak French, but it's a tienture, which also means dye.
The more
like
you know.
to dye a garment.
To dye. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Awesome. I guess as far as Saperavi then, is it similar to other grapes that we know and love, or?
This one's gonna pack a punch. It's going to be high tannins, high acidity, high alcohol.
But the thing said it was going to be so smooth.
We'll see how accurate that is. I did open this over an hour ago, so hopefully it's had
lots
some
of time to breathe,
yes.
mellow out a little bit. Yeah, that'll, especially for me, that'll help. Okay, so you got the Hungary page. Is there a Saperavi great page in the Wine Folly
No,
guidebook?
there is not.
There's not. All right, in that case then, let's pour a little bit of this ancient grape.
Yep, so it should be a lot darker in color than some of the other reds that we get. And usually some of the reds that when you get them and they, like if you get a Cabernet Sauvignon and it looks really, really dark, it probably has been dyed at that point.
Oh, the super purple stuff, right?
Yes, mega purple.
Mega purple. Mega purple.
This is fairly dark.
Yeah.
But it is a beautiful,
It definitely
beautiful, like dark berry scarlet color.
Yeah, I agree. It does. No, it is pretty. As far as reds go, it is. It does have a nice hue. It's a pretty slow leg. I see a leg, guys. I got eyes on a leg. What are you thinking?
Maybe 13.5.
About 1% off, 12.5 per the bottle here.
Really?
Yeah, it's saying it's lower. Again, Costco really keeping us in that small window of ABV. But I guess.
Oh, it smells really good. I get like a blackberry.
It does. I do get a slightly different hint of grape than I normally do. Definitely, it's got a darkness to it.
I see what you mean. A little cavey.
Cavey?
Yeah, it reminds me of a cave.
Okay. A bit musty, humid. I don't know. It just seems dark.
It's good. What do you think?
Woo! Yeah. No.
So it has a really nice body to it. It's coating your mouth really well. But it's not like gumming it up.
Whew. There is no. I always say dry. I think I use the wrong terms. There is no sweetness in this at all. As far as to me, it is. It's way too. It's just too. Ugh.
Do you remember how to check for sweetness?
Sour. Is it you gotta do the nose?
Plug your
thing?
nose and then stick your tongue in.
Oh well, I'll wait until I have a sweeter wine because this is not the one.
I do get like a cocoa. It's not like a pure chocolate. It's got like a darker hint to it. But it is more like raw cocoa, and I do get a lot of I get blackberry and plum out of this. No,
Just
nothing.
Dark. Just dark, yeah. I'm trying to remember some of the other reds we've had, but
there are like no tannins in this. It is extremely well balanced.
Yeah, that I was wondering about that because it's got the sourness to it. Nick's sourness.
That might be the acidity that you're tasting. Is your mouth watering?
Not
really?
Little, but yeah, thankfully the lack of tannins, I definitely do notice that, which is nice.
So the Saperavi is actually for being able to pair it with a food. This would actually go really well with a pizza or a barbecue. And I can certainly say that a nice barbecue rack of ribs would taste delicious with this wine.
There you go. I think we're trying to make some ribs on Monday, so we might have to save
have to go
this.
try it out.
Yeah, with the ribs. But Okay, I guess how do you kind of rank this against some of the other reds that we've had so far?
Ooh, I put it in the top 50% so far.
Top half. Okay.
Yes, it's
okay.
Pretty, I am enjoying this a lot.
What are we? Day 8. So we've had about 4 reds?
I think 4.
4 or 5. So okay, top couple of the reds. That's pretty strong for the crowned beast. Do you think you might be trying to seek out some more Saperavi after this?
Oh, I definitely will.
Is this going on the list?
Yes, especially Georgia. They have over 500 indigenous grapes that they make wine out of, and Saperavi is their biggest. So it's going to be a little bit harder to find some of those outside of their country, but definitely if Saperavi is as big as they say it is, it should be easy enough to find at a specialty wine shop.
Awesome. I like it. In that case, then, I think we are going to move on from Saperavi, and we're going to go to our next wine on the Costco Wine Advent Calendar.
All right, welcome back to day 9? Day 9.
Day 9.
Of the Costco Wine Advent
Holy
Calendar.
Crap. We're getting there.
We are.
I'll tell you what, Krista, I'm seeing pink.
Oh my gosh. How could that be?
These things are so dirty, girl.
I know, I need to clean them.
Getting some more pink glasses for Christmas. All right, so what do we got here? Pinky Truce Rosato Puglia from Italy.
Yes.
Rosé, all day rosé.
Yes.
What do we got here then, baby?
So there's a few things going on with this one. So first off, Puglia is a wine region in Italy. It is right along the southeast coast of the Adriatic Sea. It is essentially the heel of Italy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep, so we've got a nice wine region here. And then the other thing to note is this pink wine is a Zinfandel, or also known as the Primitivo.
Okay, so talk me through this again. We talked about rosés last time we did all this. What is a rosé again?
A rosé is it's a red grape. So remember, okay, so in day 8 we talked about the clear juice versus the red juice. So rosés are made from grapes that have clear juice with red skin. And so you leave the skin on, you have the skin in there for part of the process to give it that pink.
Less than you normally would.
Yes.
For a full normal red wine.
Yes.
Interesting. How does that work? Do they have to sift all the skins out?
It's a filtering process.
Okay.
So that's why even though this one is the Primitivo or the Zinfandel grape, you have Zinfandel rosés, and then you have the other Zinfandel, which is a true red.
Wow. Okay. And there's a white Zin too, right?
That's the white Zinfandel. That's what this is.
Oh, so a rosé and a white Zin are they're pretty similar.
Yes.
Oh, the more you know, man. I always learn so much during this stuff. Awesome. Okay. So Pinky Truce from Puglia in Italy. It's a Zin / rosé type of thing. What kind of flavors can we expect from this here particular?
So we're going to be
Rosé.
looking for cherries, strawberries. This one has a little bit of a rose flavor to it and a little bit of spice.
Okay. So at first glance, I would think that it's kind of sweet, but the description here was saying that it's pretty dry. So we'll see how much I enjoy it. But any other comments before we bust into this thing?
Not entirely too much. Should be a very enjoyable grape.
Primitivo.
Like you said, rosé. You thought a rosé would be sweet. That's not usually the case.
Probably for a good rosé, right? It's the rosés the white girls are probably a little sweeter,
Yes.
but
So
for actual wine enthusiasts.
Yeah, when you think of white Zinfandel in the United States, you think of Franzia and the boxed wine, and it's sweet. So that's not what we're looking at here.
Interesting. The more you know. I think about all day rosé, or is it Yes Way rosé? Which one?
Both.
Both. There's both of them?
I actually think these glasses are called, what is it? Yeah, they're called, Rosé All Day is the name of the color of these glasses. Yeah. Oh, Stop and Smell the Rosé.
Stop and Smell the Rosé. If that's not a wine name, that should be the name of our show. Stop and Smell the Oh, man. I don't know.
Why do you think I wanted that specific pair?
We've got such a large, audience at this point. I don't know if changing the name, if we would survive. All right, I'm trying to get some swirl, trying to see some legs. It's coating the glass pretty well.
You did a heavy pour.
I know. I did a white girl pour. I did a Saturday, Sunday morning brunch
Oh,
pour.
it smells so
She's
good.
slow. I got some slow legs. If higher alcohol content is
I
slower
cheated,
than this,
so you
I
can
don't
go
know.
ahead and guess.
You cheated? Well, if I had to guess, I would say 12%. Wow, look at that!
Yes.
1 out of 1 on Nick's guessing of the alcohol by volume. I'm slowing down the show. Apparently, I gotta start swallowing this thing.
Oh my gosh.
It smells nice and light. We can't talk about the smells now.
Sorry, I'm just really excited for this. I love Italian wine.
Ooh, yeah, dry. Definitely very dry.
It smells, oh my gosh, it's like springtime. It's got, like, I can smell, like, I know it smells of, like, cherries and along those lines, but when I smell it, I am just, like, picturing, like, one of those really nice first, like, sunny days after the winter, and you want to, like, go sit outside in a patio and have a drink, and this is that feeling for me.
To be fair, that's a fairly significant part of your life anyway.
Yeah, margaritas also fall into that category.
Yeah, true.
What flavors are you getting?
I ain't getting nada.
No, I'm getting I'm getting a lot of cherry.
Getting a lot of cherry?
It's so nice and it's dry and it's like just perfectly acidic. This is so delightful. I
need me a nice, sweet, and juicy rose wine. This is not the one for me. That's okay. I'm really not the targeted audience of the Costco Wine Advent Calendar anyway. So.
It's fine. We'll find you some good rosés you like. So a fun fact about rosés is that they're actually only good for about 2 years in the bottle. You do not want to age a rosé.
Why is that?
They don't age like the red wines. I'm not entirely too sure. I have to do some more research, but it just kind of, the flavor kind of falls flat. Like if you have like a pop and then it goes like, and you lose all the carbonation and then it doesn't taste as good. That's kind of what happens.
It just kind of loses its taste.
Rosés.
It gets more dull.
Yeah, it gets very dull. So
keep an eye on those vintages. If you see too old, this one is a 2021,
which is good.
So we're within the window.
Yes. So for next year,
2020s though.
Yeah, next year in 2023, do not be buying a 2020 rosé. Look for 2021 and better.
There you go. There you go. Unless you're mixing it with a bunch of juice. Orange juice.
Puglia is the best place for Italian rosés, and in France it is Provence.
Provence, okay. We really got to get some wine travel videos going. I'll tell you what. Okay. Well, you said where you can see yourself drinking it. Yeah. I wouldn't be drinking it anywhere.
It's okay. I'll drink your share.
Yay! The wine will get drank. Don't you worry. And one way or another, it will get drank. I think in that case, then, we are about wrapped up here. Pinky Truce, Day 9, Costco Wine Advent Calendar. If you're enjoying the videos, please drop us a like. Helps a lot. If you want to, get the notifications, make sure you're subscribed. And, apparently there's a bell thing and all that fun stuff. Love getting comments. Leave a comment. I think, though, that is going to wrap it up for Day 9 of the Wine Advent Calendar. This is Nick and Chris to Do Wine. Salute.
Salute.